Hey. Hey, just asking questions. Get out of here, man. That's my claim. You alright? Good answer, good answer. Jeez. I was gonna call them and be like, hey, come over here a second. Just to distract them from the derelict. And then I quickly take their parking spot. I'm not beyond that. I will absolutely do that if I have to. No particular reason why this one. This is the one I chose, man. Want it. What? Hey. Hello? Hey, I docked, but it didn't actually clamp. It was odd. Clamps, there we go. Wilted Magpie D4E Series Max. Alright. Untime. Fourth shift ends and the change in the atmosphere is unmistakable. Shipbreakers stop sparking their hand torches. Long arm construction worker. Fourth shift ends and the change in the atmosphere is unmistakable. Shipbreakers start sparking their hand torches. Long arm construction waldos drop their grip and drift away from wrecked hulls. 2 clicks out, a cargo holder cuts its reactor and the entire rig burns down like a cold ember in the dark. Untime. The closest anyone out here will ever get to a Sabbath. 20 minutes and 58 glorious seconds welded to the end of Shift 4. A seemingly insignificant stretch of time remaining, like loose change after the rest of the hours are divided, counted, and spent. In the beginning, Untime was merely a quirk of the new celestial calendar. A more even way to divide the year now that humanity had uncoupled itself from the Earth and its overwrought lunar calendar. But that was decades ago. These days, Untime is for rest, for conversation, for anything at all that won't turn a buck for the bosses. As for the managers who choose not to observe this fine tradition, 2 weeks ago one of them fell from a labor barge and hit every ship on the way down. Whoa. Okay. So... there's more meat! Alright. Helmet on, Krug. Man, more meat. Okay. The meat's not here yet, at least, so that's good. Start looting what I can before the meat consumes all. Just, for the moment, take everything. We'll figure it out. Maybe even apparently taking trash? Actually, if I just pick up stack, you throw that in the bag, that works. Pumps and floors, the rack. The meat is growing outside. I see it. That's a 1x3 rack too, man. Big one. The door has to be... There should be a quick scrap, right? This might be letting the meat through, though. Nah, we're good. Yeah, there is meat down there. This is a huge ship, though. Very large. Do you think I can structure cutter the meat away? Do we think that's effective? Kind of grew in through the wall over here. Like, let me try... Hold on. Swap that. We just have to be really careful because I don't want to damage this thing. Nah, clip point. Yeah, that's fine. And then knife. We can burn it with a laser torch. Brings down the wear quite a lot of the laser torch. But it also one-shot the meat. Okay. Let's go for a few slashes and stabs with the tack knife then. Because the knife is like built for this, right? Yeah, that barely does anything to the knife. We'll swing and fight. Stab with the knife. Until we're tired. And then we'll burn a bit of it. We'll just work our way through and see if we can fight this thing back through the wall. I guess. It's a tired stab. Hey, it worked. A tired burn with a laser torch? Oh, come on now. Yeah, it still works. Come on, Krug. I feel like burning it with a laser torch shouldn't really be affecting me. Like, at all. Because I was gonna just, like, lazily laser torch this thing while we recover. Yeah, well. Tired slash, I guess. Yeah, barely does anything. Okay. Then we will sit here a minute and wait, I guess. Although, I guess if I loot this area, it doesn't really matter. There's a lot of, like, walls and stuff that I would like, but... Can I ask this meat for gifts? I've been a good boy. Yay! Ooh, this one is... That's a good meat there. Yeah, perhaps later. Yeah, alright. Laser torch! Oh. Okay, I think that's about it for the laser torch. Just slash. Trying very carefully not to misclick here. There. The horn. And organizing a bit here with my foot, you know? Just kicking it around. We gotta build that effigy thing and see what that does, though. If that allows me to actually, do something about this, you know? Yeah, this thing's thrashed. Let's see about repairing that. Grab the meat real quick, though, before it gets completely consumed. And the horn. Restore the torch. I need a soldering tool. I need the torch to repair the torch. Okay. Fine. So I gotta dual wield them then. We do have an HE3 tank here. These are big boys. A couple of the N2 cans. Let's check the other door and see what's happening over here. Yeah, there's meat over there too. Ooh, a crate. What's in the crate? Oh. Nothing. And a door. Yo, a storage room. See, I want the storage room. These things, they seem handy. They seem great. This is just where they keep all their nasty food, though. All of it is just nasty instant meals. Literally all of it. Great. At least it's a bit safe from the meat up there. Mechanical parts. Take those. I should probably start hanging on to this stuff when I get a storage room built up, because I think when things get damaged properly, we need to start spending mechanical parts and motors and all that to get them fixed up. Like the heat sinks and all that. Like this EVA battery. Well, no, it's not even damaged. It just needs to be restored. Do I care about these? I don't think I even care about these. Let's get rid of them. They're not worth that much. Car pump more heat sinks down here. Yoink, yoink. I'm out of room. Conduit capacitor, jumper cable. The meat. Doesn't have power. I could give it power. Ooh, tote. Spare screens. I think spare screens are the sort of thing that we would disassemble. I think. I'm not sure. The big proper CO2 scrubber, but this is damaged. So if I were to repair this, yeah, motor, heat sinks, motherboards, scrap steel, small parts, mechanical, electrical parts. Yeah. Okay. Scrap? This thing's condition is fine. Using it the correct way doesn't hurt it much. I feel like it shouldn't get hurt much cutting away at meat either. It should just generally be draining the charge or something, I would imagine. Oh yeah, bathroom. This is a neat ship. Anti-nausea pills. Anything inside? Nope. Vodka. Anything inside? Nope. Okay. Worth a shot. Scrap cloth is also sometimes used for things, like the knife, when it's in rough shape. Anti-atrophy pen injector Ossifex. Osteoclasts are a thing of the past. This Van Buren engineered cocktail of bioactive peptides, growth factors, and tailored nanoparticles stimulates both osteoblast activity and protein synthesis, and mitochondrial function to counter atrophy from zero-G living. Delivered through a single-use, subcutaneous injector pen that works through the clothes and thin spacesuits. Once per day keeps the atrophy away, replacing the need for dedicated daily exercise. That sounds incredible. Bone density and atrophy medication. Brittle, drug, handheld, prescription strength. Yo, I think I just want to use that. I'm pretty sure. There's been a bunch of nasty cloth. I'll take some clean cloth, I guess. There, tidy up a little for you too. Sink inventory. Yeah, no, it's out of water in there. And that's all just a big meaty surprise in here. Can I reach the rack? I can reach the rack. Cargo pants navy. A locked PDA. I'm taking that. Sorry, cloth. And inside the pants, nothing. Okay, there's a couple nice meats there. Don't I have the handgun somewhere? I do have the handgun. Should we try the handgun? Let's try shooting the meat. See how that goes. We got 20 shots. Get in nice and close, Krug. Oh yeah, hey, that works pretty okay. Couple shots and it's down. And it's... ooh. And it's not very exhausting either. Our range is horrible, though. I think we're shooting the meat that's on the ground. Like, the loose meat. The loot, if you will. Just kick that back behind us. I assume there's some sort of like a shooting skill that we can get with this, right? I think we destroyed the eye with that. Don't subsume me, okay? Oh no! Man, that stuff like constantly attacks, huh? Sort of combos you, I guess. There we go. Give me that eye. Let me check the rack. Can I get there? No. Okay. Fine. Fine. We almost have enough to make the effigy thing. Or what it's worth. Because that was like 5 meat. What was it? It was like 5 meat the eye and 4 horns. I have 1 horn. This area looks yummy. Let me grab my cart, actually. There's a lot of stuff over here that I want. Fusion grade laser capacitor. Mass market industrial grade capacitor from Collective Electric. Connected to power source, gathers charge to power adjacent high energy equipment like laser arrays. Yeah. What do you have on you? Oh yeah, all my spare tools are on you. Right, I forgot. We got a bunch of crap on this. Technically cool, but... I don't have anything like fun to put on you, I'm afraid. Put the battery on, and we'll see how this goes powering it up. I think I gotta do a little bit of conduit isolation work though, so I power just what I need to power. Could be done through the jumpers as well. Just jumper from my battery to oh right. I forgot. This thing is like kind of picky with what you can and can't put on there. Some parts are okay, not all parts. I guess like motors and stuff we'll put on there. Just jumper cable from like my small battery to whatever it is I'm trying to power. That ought to work. There we go. Was that it? I think so. The rest of that's being held back by the door. I guess we'll find out if it rips through the door or not. Ah, boy. The bin? Did I look at you? I did not. Scrap carbon fiber. Toolbox. Okay. Just spam screwdriver attacks on the meat. There we go. That. The backpack itself had a few things in it. Very nice. Backpack? 'Cause, 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 ' Massive brain fart. Where'd the backpack go? Like the backpack itself. Oh, it's on the... Okay, never mind. See, I lose track of stuff like all the time. Like if you don't want to do like nested containers and stuff that are like locked together like this and linked to keep it a bit cleaner, and then like I grab the parent and the whole lot comes with, then at least color code them with something. Like, man, anything really. It's so difficult keeping stuff straight right now. Bring the cart around over here. So much just loose stuff everywhere. Like, kind of sort of just in time for me to get the storage room set up, I suppose. Hey, a B01 wall. Nice. And another bag. Nice. Actually, we may as well put this bag on, and I just grab this bag then. Oh no, right, it's one of those, never mind, it's that type of bag, I'm being silly. It's the smaller bag, not a backpack. Just put a bunch of, you know, yummy things in there. And then the small pouch, like, what's this pouch belong to? We have no idea, but if it's like connected to or color coded or has a line or anything, then it's like, oh, okay, right, that's that. And you can kind of keep it a bit easier. And I still want to close the parent and the children go as well. Like, it's so convenient having this up still, so I could be like, oh, wait, but that quality of life comes at the cost of massively cluttering the screen. I think if you close the parent container, everything that was within and open then gets closed. It's my stuff. Ground rack. That's just trash. And there's a transponder. It's already damaged, though. Empty rack. I love just dragging around this cart this whole time. Ooh, Weber laser charging station. It's a few $100. Plonk that on. Another Holden patch. I guess so. I don't really care. I don't care enough. Maybe to beat back the meat and tuck it behind a wall and we put up like a patch or something. Man, you guys gotta clean up better. Put your tools in the box. See, this is why your ship went down, man. So how are we over here? Any cool new fun parts for me to take? It sort of slowed down the meat. I wonder if you take out like the eye bits if it slows down, or it's probably just like completely random, right? Probably. Let's drop the dolly. Drag out this battery. Also swap that background. And here's some more meat. Congratulations. So much of it. Drop that for now. We need to uninstall this conduit. See if we could just power the door quickly and get it closed. It's kind of my experiment here. This should work. And ideally should also keep the meat back a bit, I would imagine. It also upsets me that, like, we still go through the animation even though this bottom bar empties out. Like, a lot of the time I want to queue up an action, basically. But you can't because you're in the middle of an action. Even though we're not, it's done. But he's got to finish off the animation. So you can still cancel action and it's fine. Ugh. Kind of whatever. Just one of those things. It's like, it's just a little peeve. like auto cancel action when the action is finished. You just kind of expect that. Oh. Oh. Right, yeah, you're powered. I don't suppose I can, Can I factory reset you with, like, decent speed at all? I don't think so. We have 41 days worth of power in this thing, though. Okay. I think that'll be enough. I think we're fine. Oh yeah, I didn't check that rack. Nice angle grinder. The angle grinder was pretty effective against it, wasn't it? Yes, it was. We can grind away a little bit at the meat, I guess. You know, that damages it so much, I could probably just finish it off with a knife then. Hold on. Let me get rid of the backpack too then. Takes a minute. Trying to do this, like, kind of intelligently though. Give it a quick stab to finish it off. Quick grind. Go for a slash. Yeah. Go for a quick stab. Let's grind that one twice, it's fine. Grinder's almost damaged. How quickly can I repair the grinder, though? Yeah? This might be a nice little combo. They're using the angle grinder. Okay. Soldering tool. Yeah, no, there's a soldering. What's happening? Are we good? Wait. Maybe this was never a problem before in the past. You never actually had, I guess because you're not holding the toolbox, so you got to do it this complicated way. Okay. That works. Times 18. Pretty fast. But is it fast enough? Is the meat being held back? That I'm not so sure. There's those again. Bring out the knife. Yeah, looks like an eye meat came up. Can I have gift? Can I have that? Has it been long enough? No. Then you die. Don't think we got the eye for that. Yeah, fine. Yeah, we gotta get, like, that patched, though, I think is the general thing, right? And the Holden patch lasts some days. Like, does it matter much, though? I don't think so. It's just a bit destroyed, this area, and that's fine. It's a bit off limits. Did we ever find a nav console in here? The fusion field coils assembly is damaged. The cryo pump is damaged. There's meat already coming through this wall here. The laser capacitor I'll try to take. The pellet assembly I can try to take. This whole thing is a capacitor, good god. Okay. I guess we try to uninstall that. Electrical engineering over 25%, getting there with it. Apparently once that gets up to 100, then we're trained with it. Until then, nothing really happens, I guess. So I'm not sure what happens when we're fully trained in electrical engineering. If we get just like a permanent boost or what. We cannot stay here for much longer, though, because the meat is consuming the ship rapidly. It's even reaching over towards my ship, and I don't like that. I don't want it to come through the walls. I don't think it can go through the wall, but I don't want it to try. There we go. That's a big thing, that. There we go. I left some N2 containers behind because they were basically empty and only worth like a few hundred. To me, that's not really worth it much. I think we looked in that bin. These batteries are all damaged. Man, this ship would have been like great to have found in a great shape. A damaged CO2 scrubber. A heater? It's just a heater. Then over here, the transponder cloth chair. Trash. Yeah, I don't know where the nav console would have been. I'd like to try to power up nav consoles if I can, because I think this XS battery thing is fantastic for that. Just give it temp power, even just like a little patch cable if necessary, and there you go. Power it up. Link my PDA up with it, download whatever data it's got. Some of that data sold really well. Some of that data could even be useful, I don't know. Might get like hacking information from it or something. Take these couple conduits, because why not? Do I want the CO2 scrubber? I think I'm okay with just leaving, honestly. The meat is a terrifying time pressure. It's very unchill, I find. But I think we got a lot of stuff. Pretty happy with it, ultimately. There. Dolly, down. A decent little haul. Get the out of here, man. I'm going to scream. Okay, let's check these other ones. Some rando seems to have taken one of them. That's fine. God, look how big that is. Holy crap. Gotta find more ships like that, man. That thing is incredible. Very... very destroyed, though. Did we, like, bump into the ship just then? What was that? We just sort of jarred back just then. It was just like an appendage of the meat reaching out to my ship one final time. Scary.